welcome to another tagged video. For once, I was actually tagged to do this video. This is the BookTube Watching Tag, so I'm going to get stuck straight in. I was tagged by Beautifully Bookish Bethany, so if you don't subscribe to her channel, I will leave a link up here and you can go ahead and do that because she makes wonderful content. First off, how many channels are you subscribed to? Probably should have found that out before I hit play or record. I am subscribed to 134 channels on YouTube. However, just looking at it, probably it's 50-50 as to whether they are BookTube channels or just general vlog channels or channels to do with like school or coffee. So I think that's quite manageable. I do generally manage to keep up with most of the things I'm subscribed to. Second question, when do you normally watch BookTube? So I go through kind of like stages where I'm really like, oh, I want to watch all the BookTube videos, and then other stages where I go through and add to my watch later list, and then it takes me a while to come back to that watch later list unless I have the little bell ticked on somebody's channel where I get a notification about their video, and then quite often I'll just, when the notification pops up, go ahead and watch then and there. I do watch quite a bit of BookTube in the bath. I love reading in the bath, but I like to kind of like watch a little bit of BookTube and then chill out with my book, and then maybe switch back to BookTube when I'm like getting dressed or whatever. Yeah. How do you balance BookTube watching, reading, and making your own videos? Again, it's really quite like a mood thing. I feel like I've not watched enough BookTube this week, but I've had a really good reading week. And then I'll have other weeks where I'm just in the mood for catching up with some vlogs, and so I don't finish the book I want by the time I wanted to finish it. And then in terms of making my own videos, quite often I'll come across something on BookTube that'll inspire me to make a video, or I'll be reading something and finish it and like, I want to make a video about this book, or I want to finish this book, feature this book in a video. Maybe it's a book versus movie type thing. So generally one thing leads to another. And so that's how they all kind of mesh together. I think it's probably the same for other people, that other people's videos inspire them, or the books that they're reading inspire them to make a video about it, but you know, I'll let them speak for themselves. Is there a difference between the videos you like watching and the videos you like making? Okay, so I really love watching vlog style videos, and obviously I like when I can watch a vlog of like a book event or somebody's reading vlog. And I also have channels that I subscribe to that are just general vlogging channels, and I do like watching those. I do like being able to go out with people and kind of live a day in their life or a week in their life or on a trip with them or something. And I do also really like making those videos. I also really like making and watching my wrap-ups, because I like being able to go, I read this and very like instantly I did or didn't like it, or I liked it so much I made a review about it, here's the link to that. And I like watching other people's wrap-ups as well to find out if they've been reading similar stuff to what I've been reading, and also kind of like that instant, did they like it? If I liked it, did they like it? If I didn't like it, did they dislike it as well? So I don't think there's really a difference between my watching and my making videos, because they're probably the two favorite things that I like making. I mean, I love a book haul as well, both making and watching. So no, is the short answer to that question. What is the first BookTube channel you subscribe to, and do you still watch them? The first BookTube channel I subscribed to, I believe, was Catriona. She hasn't made as many videos recently, but I am still subscribed to them, and I did just watch her reading vlog that she uploaded the other day, having said I like watching people's reading vlogs and making reading vlogs. So yes, I do still watch her videos, and she was at BookCon and so was I, so that was cool. Somebody that I kind of got on board with at the same time as I found her videos was Ariel Bissett, and I met her at BookCon, and so that was really cool, and I do still watch her videos. I also love her Instagram stories and the stuff she's been doing on Instagram TV as well. Like, all of that I like, and yeah, excited for the BookTubeathon as well. Share an old favourite booktuber. I mean, you know, those ones that I've already mentioned, they're always good for recommendations. I like the stuff that Jessie the Reader's been doing, working with Epic Reads and doing the book to movie and book to TV adaptations. I think they're really interesting because I really like as well, obviously, making my book versus movie videos. So probably like those three. And share a new favourite booktuber. I think as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, that Bethany tagged me in this channel, and she's had her channel just over a year, so in terms of the people that I watch, she's quite new, but she's one that it comes up on my phone and I start watching. I don't necessarily always finish the video straight away because I might be in the middle of doing something else, but the notification comes up, I watch her video, and I've been able to hang out with her a couple of times as well, which is really cool. I also, again, someone who's had their channel for less long than the other people that I've mentioned is Simon from Savage Reads, who is another British booktuber, and he does like Cuppa and a Catch Up, and generally does like 2 book hauls a month as well, so it's always interesting in terms of me keeping my hand in what's coming out in the UK. So it's interesting watching his things, and he does vlogs as well, which I enjoy watching. So yeah, I think I've covered both those questions. What is one of your BookTube pet peeves? Okay, so I know we all get excited about books, but I really hate it when somebody's talking about books and they start like shouting or doing like the thing where the camera like zooms in and zooms out. Like, yes, it's exciting and books are exciting and we get excited about books, but sometimes it's a bit much. And I think maybe that's just me being British, I don't know. But yeah, when people get like overly shouty or screechy in their screechy in particular in their videos, I'm like, oh, I'm not in the mood for this. That would definitely be my biggest pet peeve, and I have had conversations with other people about this where I think it was when I was talking about starting this channel, and they were like, oh, you're not going to be one of those shouty booktubers, are you? It's like, well, when I get excited about a book, yeah, but not to the extent where like, yeah, I'm shouting and jumping around. And then what have you learned from watching other booktubers? So before I started doing BookTube, I rarely did like a TBR or a wrap up on my blog, but since making them for here, I've started doing them on my blog as well. And because I now have more time on my hands to read, I find them really helpful, and I use my diary in terms of release dates and what I've got checked out from the library as well. And so the whole thing of doing a TBR and a wrap up, I suppose that's something that I've learned from other booktubers, because it's not really something that I did before doing BookTube. I did a couple, and I would do a TBR for a readathon, but not so much that. And also just generally like when hauling things, the kind of things to talk about and the things to point out, because again, that's something I'd only done on my blog before, so I hadn't necessarily worked out how it would be best done on camera. Okay, so I know Bethany tags like a load of people, and I know quite a lot of people have already done this tag. So if you would like to do this tag, obviously I tag you, and then let me know that you've done it so I can come and watch it, because clearly 134 subscriptions is not enough people to be subscribed to. I feel like an amateur compared to some people. But yes, so thank you so much for watching. We're just over 10 minutes. I've kept it quite short. It's good for me. If you enjoyed this video, obviously give it a thumbs up. Please let me know in comments your kind of responses to the questions and the way I've answered the questions. Let me know if you disagree with my pet peeves, or like let me know when you normally watch BookTube, because it's always exciting to think of somebody watching your video at a certain time. I know somebody watches my videos when they are on their commute home, which is always interesting. So yeah, let me know your responses to the questions, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will be back with another video soon, so I will see you then. Bye.